Hello again, and welcome to the next part of my angel card readings for you. Now, as I explained in previous chats, it's possible to communicate with the spirit world through various tools, one of which could be said to be the angel cards. And if you are clairvoyant, clairaudient, clairsentient, that's all to the good. And what I do, I link in and ask my helpers on the other side of life to give me inspiration and tell me what I can say given the choice of cards that are chosen. I would say randomly, but of course they're not, because you pick up something and you link in and you say everything I do only for good, in truth and the light, and then you get no nasties coming in. And then those who love us in the world to come, the heavenly realms, come and help us because they want to give communication to their loved ones left behind. And this is one way in which they can do it. And you might think that that's rather general, because what I was told by them upstairs, as I so reverently call them, is that I could ask them for initials of names, first or second names, they said, and they will give me a reading from the card, some insights into that person's life. Now, I know that you might say, well, that's it's too broad and too general, but they know everybody here, and they know who needs what. So it's not for me to query that. I know that it's true, and I hope that if you suspend your disbelief, if you have a disbelief, and open your mind to possibilities, which after all is also allied to quantum theory, if you're of a scientific bent, and see what you get. So I asked earlier, and because this mobile phone is always switching itself off, and I got 3 lots of cards for people whose first or second names begin with the initial A, B or W. So I started with A, and I'll read you what I got. I wrote down quickly what I was told. And for those with the initial A, I got acceptance, I got expansiveness, and I got communication. So this is also what I heard. So, if your name begins with A, acceptance. You have always craved acceptance inwardly and try to be accepting of others, realizing perhaps subconsciously that by so doing others may equally accept you and your ways too. Acceptance also means to be thankful, and thanks is something else that you are generous with to others, and sometimes find other people not thanking you for your efforts, which is irritating. And then you got expansiveness. You're a generous personality altogether, and sometimes to a fault. You can fall foul of those who take advantage of your expansiveness of spirit. That can leave you feeling drained after being in their company. So they say try to curb your natural born bonhomie and just a little to protect your energies. And in 3, I turned over the card communication. And they said, well, this is an obvious one for you. You love that communication, whether it's social media or face-to-face with friends or people you happen to meet. You also have that quiet side to your desire to have contact with those whose interests you share. Your spiritual self is then satisfied too, and you tend to think that other people are more interesting than yourself, but that's not true. You have a good communication skill in the spiritual context as well. So God bless you. I hope you enjoyed that. And then for the initials B, I drew the cards light and healing and willingness. So we'll press on with this and hope that the video doesn't stop, because my phone's not of the essence, is it? If so, I will continue in another video. So here we go with B. Light. There is light within you that people and animals are attracted to. It has attracted the wrong people at times, but although you may sometimes have been made sad, your light still shines bright. And then healing. You have received plenty of healing in your life, so you must have had a few health setbacks. You have also given healing, even been a healing channel for others. You are always caring of other people and animals, and this is known by your friends both in this world and in the realms of light. Troubles is sometimes you have no time for yourself, and healing is sent to you for that. And the third card I got for you was willingness. You are always showing a willingness to help others, and animals are not left out of the loop either. But there are times when you have wished others would show that willingness towards you. Try not to be taken advantage of there. So I hope that that has been helpful to you and sort of shown you that those that love you, people who love you on the other side of life, are still caring about you and know what you need to help you in this life. And then we had W, and W received authenticity and support and strength. So if your name begins with W, first or second, here we go. Authenticity, they say, is an important aspect in any relationship for you. You need people to be straightforward, not pretending to be something or someone they are not. You've been disappointed sometimes when people turn out to be not what you thought at first. You are not one to pretend, so you could be thought of as a bit rude on occasion. But stay being your true authentic self, authenticity. Then you got support. You have always offered support to others, but find it a bit lacking when you need it yourself. There is support for you from the heavenly realms, with loved ones gone before, helping you through every difficulty. And the third one I drew for you is strength. Your strength comes from the help and support you get from the world unseen. Others wonder how you manage to keep going sometimes. Even you have wondered at that. But just know that you are an authentic human being who is much loved, even from a distance. There. God bless you. I hope that you've enjoyed that little contact with that unseen world. They are all around us, you know, and helping us along. We only have to open our minds and receive that inspiration from them and that help. So I hope you've enjoyed that, and again, it's just some proof that there is no death, that there is life everlasting for everybody. It doesn't matter what religion, culture, creed you are, or race, nothing. You will live after you pass from this life, and it is possible to have communication, because through mediums, and if you develop yourself as a medium, and if you are a medium, you'll know that we can prove that there is life after this life, and that those we love, we feel that we have lost, they are still around from time to time, not all the time, but when we need them and when we send up a thought in their direction. So God bless you, and I hope that you enjoyed that. And if people leave comments and so on saying that they might like one with their names, of course, I shall endeavour to get some readings for you of the same ilk. Bye for now. Bye.